Hi there, lads. I hope you're okay, as we are slowly getting out of quarantine. As we all know, Spanish lockdown is set to finish this coming Monday, next Monday. It was actually my friend Sheridan, Sheridan from Manchester, by the way. She convinced me a couple of days ago to go for it. I wasn't really convinced. It's quite a silly thing to do, but I do love English. I love languages and accents, so I just thought, well, let's give it a go. I will try to make all British accents. As you know, English is a very diverse and tricky language. It's got loads of accents, some of them funny, some of them pretty special, but I'm gonna give it a go with all of them. So let's see. The accent I have is basically a London BBC English, as they call it. It's this sort of global English that you hear everywhere on the news, etc. It's quite similar to any southern accent to some extent, but when you go up north, which, in case you don't know, the real divide between northern England and southern England is that place, I think it's around Birmingham, Leicester, where you don't have any Waitrose supermarket and you start having loads of Greggs pastry shops, because Greggs means north and Waitrose, which is a posh supermarket, is south. So no Waitrose supermarket, north. No Greggs and Waitrose supermarket, south. When we talk about Scottish accents, it's super harsh, super strong and bold as Scottish people, and it's something like this. You have to pronounce the R's. Scottish accent is quite frightening, because I come from Edinburgh, which is the best city in the UK. You see, it's really hard to make a Scottish accent when the only thing I have in common with Scots are probably nothing. Right, now serious stuff. Welsh. Welsh could be summed up as something like this. Meh, meh. I hate to explain my jokes, but this was because Welsh are known for sheeps and for being farmers and stuff like this. That's the sort of stereotype. But no, the Welsh English is similar to Scottish in the way that they roll the letter R. They roll it a little bit, and then they have this musical tone up and down. So so I'm speaking Welsh. I love this accent. I love this accent. Go up and down. I think it's better. I think it's better than English. I'm making Welsh accent. So you go up and down, and then the ing ending is not such as making in English, is not doing, it's doing, making. I'm making a Welsh accent. It's the best. I'm going out there on the street, it's full of bampies. Absolute tamping that these old people are not respecting the lockdown. Tamping. I'm absolute tamping that these old people are not respecting the lockdown. Oh. Now we going south to the West Country, that weird edge that Great Britain has, southwest. Exeter, Devon, I'm not sure what cities they have there. They're pretty known for being strange, even more than British themselves. So if British people are strange enough, well, in the West Country they are super weird. They do weird stuff, like they're famous for putting cream first and jam second on their scones, not the other way around, or for putting jam first and cream second. I don't know, they're a weird species for English people. And in English you don't really pronounce the letter H super strongly like other European languages. It's kind of deaf, but in the West Country they don't even know what age is, so it's not a letter for them. I'm in my house. I'm in my house. I'm going home. I'm going home. And then they do pronounce stuff like E, I, A super strongly. I'm drinking a beer. I'm drinking a beer. I'm drinking cider. I'm drinking cider. The accent we have down in Devon, it's exciting, mate. It's exciting, isn't it? We have the best beaches in the country, mate. Innit? Well, I'm gonna stop here because I'm making them look like dangerous people or something like that, and they're actually not. They are, yeah. Next stop is Northern England. Okay, there are loads of accents in Northern England, but I think the most famous one is definitely Yorkshire accent. It's very famous, and it's also the strongest of all. I'll do. How you doing? I think you do need to stress a bit more than usual northern vowels. You know, northern accent is defined by strong L. You know, stretching those vowels. E becomes E, U becomes U. Instead of up, you say up. My friends are coming up. My friends are coming up tonight. And Yorkshire would be something like this, really. It's I think in a way I'm not really good at it. I'm doing something like between Scottish and Northern English. I'm talking Yorkshire. I'm gonna have some Yorkshire puddings because my friends are coming up tonight and we're having some tea. You know, in Northern England they don't say dinner, they use tea instead of dinner. We're having some tea with my friends. My granny's coming over for tea. I do love Yorkshire accent, really. I think it's very melodic, and you never know what surprises may it have for you. You know, yeah instead of you, yeah. Instead of got you, got ya. They use all this northern stuff. These are exclusively northern. In the northwest, we have Manchester and Liverpool. Well, we also have some other stuff like Wigan, Middlesbrough, whatever. I should be paid for mentioning them in my video, but whatever. First of all, it's important to mention between these two, Liverpool is the best. Like, Liverpool literally kills it, and the whole world loves you. Absolutely in love with Liverpool people and everything coming from that city. And also Manchester, yeah. Sorry about that, mate. I mean, you had some good football teams in the past, and it's a great city and all that. But now, people from these two cities say they have some differences in the way they speak. But for me, it's pretty much the same. It's Northwest accent, it's Scouse accent. And also I don't have enough time in this video to pay attention to both. But anyway, in case I should prioritize one of them, you know very well which one would it be. Alright, kid, I'm having a bevy. Going to Liverpool after. Reds are playing. Oh really? Oh, I'm proper buzzing. It's gonna be West. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not too bad myself, you know. Boss that. Let's go to the chippy. Boss that. You see, that final T, they don't use it. That. Boss that. Let's go to the chippy. Let's get some fish and chips. Okay, Newcastle. Right, my home, my third home. It will always be the most special place in England for me. The tune. People in Newcastle speak GEORDIE, in case you don't know, and GEORDIE is quite different from other accents in the sense that it's a singular piece of language. It's like a language itself, And I remember when I used to live in Newcastle, locals, when talking to us Europeans, locals used to switch to a southern accent just to be able to get along and understand each other. It was absolutely crazy. Completely honest with you, Geordie to me sounds something like that's how it sounds to me, actually. You alright, Mara? How you doing? Canny in Geordie means a lot of stuff. I mean, it can mean good, it can mean quite good, it can be, you can say, Phil was canny, was canny, yeah. You alright, yeah? Yeah, I'm going, yeah. Canny, yeah? Newcastle United, up the lads, la la la. And we are at our destination, Ireland, our final stop. Irish is a lovely accent. I actually love it, and I find it somehow similar to American in the way they pronounce the R. They don't roll it so much like Scots or Welsh. They don't say R, they say R. You know, in English, you don't really pronounce the letter R. It's somehow deaf. Around, letter. But they say letter, something like American, you know. And also, they finish words such as that. They say that's. They don't say that or that, like Northern England. They say that's. So, I think Irish accent is impressive. Irish people also pronounce vowels differently. It's not something like I love, say oi. Between I and oi. I love. Not that, but that, this. I love this, I love this. And I think this quarantine will really get better over time. See, of course, then you can find loads of different variations of Southern English, like London Cockney accent, which is a very traditional East End working class accent. It's very similar to the one I speak, even though now I'm making quite a formal effort to speak a standard English so you can understand better. You have that super posh transatlantic accent they speak in private schools, and they used to speak years ago, especially important people, like, you know, stiff upper lip, you don't move one of your lips. And I think for someone like me, speaking English in this way is a great honor, because I cannot. I'm telling you, because we're the greatest country in the world, and to have such a great president, I mean, lockdown is communism, man. Lockdown is communism, boy. Australian, New Zealand, South African, etc. Believe me, I really tried, but I was going mental. I really can't do it. It's too difficult for me. But I'm going to work hard, and one day I'll be able to sound like a drunk guy from Melbourne. But I hope you enjoyed it, and take a lot of care now that precaution measures are easing. Everything seems to turn back to normality very quickly, and we must stay safe, keep an eye on everything, take a lot of care, and see you later.